Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at this Diode Dynamics SS5 Sport LED driving pod light with bracket. This 5-inch LED combo pod light is going to act as an auxiliary high beam and increase your visibility to keep you safe. Now, as you can see, I do have this light connected to my power source. What you're currently seeing is one of my favorite features of this light. It is the backlight feature, but more on that in just a moment. I do want to point out as well that I do have this installed on the bracket that's going to be included with this light. This bracket is going to include hardware that you need to install it virtually anywhere on your vehicle, so it's going to be a very simple install. And then you're also going to get the hardware to install the light into the bracket. And what's nice about using this light with the bracket is it's going to allow you to adjust the angle of the light. And then once you find that angle that's going to be best for you, you'll just tighten down the hardware on either side of the bracket, and then you'll be good to go. I happen to have a bracket here that has not been used for a light yet, and this is constructed of sturdy aluminum, so this is going to hold up really well for you. You're not going to have to worry about it being exposed to the elements. It's going to resist corrosion, so it's going to do a great job of keeping your light secure on your vehicle. Now, turning off my studio lights here and going out for a wide view, I just want to give you a good view of this amber backlight. This is really going to do a great job of adding a stylish touch to your vehicle. Also, it could give you a little bit of visibility when you're not using the main beam. Now, speaking of that main beam, let me fire that up for you just so you can see the difference. So you see the backlight and then our main beam there. And then I'm going to see if I can shine this on the wall behind me to give you a better look at that beam. So this driving pattern beam is going to give you enough width to light up a standard road or trail. And this light has a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin. So that yellow color is going to be great for bad weather. It's going to cut through rain and fog. And this light has a lumen rating, a raw lumen rating rather, of 4800 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3700 lumens. And even with my studio lights back on, you can see just how bright this light is. You can still see that beam. And this light has a peak beam intensity of 103,000 candela. Now, in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. So the power draw on that main beam is 2.8 amps, and the backlight, it's 0.24 amps. Now, this light has been designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and then focuses all of that light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you might know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you could lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're actually going to gain efficiency rather than losing it. Now, turning this light around, I wanted to show you that this does include the industry standard integrated Diode style connector. And so I do happen to have a pigtail here that's not in use that shows you that connector. And as you can see with this pigtail, it's going to plug right into the back of that light, and it's going to hold very securely, just clip into place. And then let me see if I can show you successfully here, moving this bracket here just a little bit. We do have two breather patches that are going to do a great job of preventing moisture buildup in this light. And then we have a set of heat sinks on the back housing of this light, and that's going to help dissipate heat quickly to to prolong the longevity of the life of this light. Now, this light has been built with high intensity LED chips, and it does feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction. So that heavy duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. And testing has been completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting fact, Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled this light right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis area. Looking at the overall width, measuring end to end, we're sitting really close to 5 1/8 inches wide. That's going to be the same measurement for the height. Of course, when you install the bracket, that's going to increase the height. So measuring from the top of the light to the bottom of the bracket, we're going to be pretty close to 5 1/2 inches. That is going to change slightly depending on the angle of your light in the bracket. And then looking at the depth from the front of the light all the way to the end of our heat sinks, we're pretty close to 2 3/4 inches deep. Now, this light does draw high current, and it does require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you are not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to make sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger. Now, we do also offer this light in a set of 2, so you can get 2 lights with 2 brackets and the appropriate hardware. Or if this light isn't exactly what you're looking for, we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics. We carry different sizes, different power levels, different lights with different features than this. So take a look at the wide selection that we have from them, and I'm confident you'll be able to find just what you need. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together has been illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.